¿Qué pasa, cómo está mi gente? I am Zay Zay and welcome to ZayZay.com. And today is a very special day here at ZayZay.com because we are at the Wings Over Miami Air Museum in Miami, Florida, celebrating the release of this movie right here, Disney's Planes. And I also hear that there might be somebody inside from the movie that we may need to talk to. You ready for this one? I know you are. Let's go.
Welcome to the world's fastest sport, where only the best of the best compete.
Ah, for flying out loud.
All right, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for is just about here. Planes is almost in theaters, and I came to get inspired. I came to the Wings Over Miami Air Museum in Miami, of course, and look who I found. He was just walking aimlessly about, like getting inspired.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a hot, sweaty mess here in Miami at Wings Over Miami, but I'm here to talk to Zay Zay, man, about La Película, the movie Planes.
Planes. Carlos Alazraqui, everybody. Alazraqui.
Alazraqui,
I've been trying all day to make sure
It's a
that
tough one.
Alazraqui.
It's line number 6 on your eye chart. Alazraqui. You pass your driver's test.
This gentleman right here is playing El Chupacabra.
That's right.
In the movie Planes that's due out any minute now. Man.
How much does a snowplow weigh? Enough to break the ice. Come on.
Wait. There was another one, too. Are your wings tired? Go ahead, do that one.
What's the? I don't know the answer to that.
Are your wings tired?
Are your wings tired? What's the answer?
No, because you've been flying through my mind all day.
Because you've been flying through my mind the entire day.
You know who he is now, right? You've seen the trailers. And when you go out and you come back and watch this interview again after you saw the movie, you know exactly who it is that I'm talking about.
That's right.
Man, you've been doing voice acting for so long. You've been in front of the camera and you've been voice acting for years now.
Yep. Yeah, since 1991. My first cartoon was Rocco's Modern Life. I played Rocco from Australia, which I thought was really cool because a kid named Carlos Jaime Alazraqui, whose parents are from Buenos Aires, Argentina, is playing a little Australian wallaby.
Isn't that something?
And then after that, I played Mr. Crocker on Fairly OddParents, Timmy Turner, and I did Walden, also from Australia, on Wow Wow Wubbzy, and Felipe on Handy Manny. So I've been able to play all kinds of... I've also played a guy named Monroe from Scotland, because when I grew up, my best friend's parents were from Scotland. So it's pretty good. What's fun about this movie is that a kid that has Latin parents can say that, yes, I'm a Latino, but I can be a Scottish guy. Gabriel Iglesias in this film, he's Mexican-American. He's playing Ned and Zed. What's up? So it's kind of a good experience for Latin audiences to see that Latin actors get to play different roles, you know?
I'm El Chupacabra.
We will have many adventures. We will laugh. We will cry. We will dance. Probably not with each other.
When you find a character that you have to play in front of the camera and then find one that you have to play a voice acting, let's say, do you approach the development of those characters very differently, or is it pretty much the same?
You know, when I played Garcia on Reno 911, it took about a season or so where I really got comfortable in his skin. You know, that developed more slowly. And I think it's sometimes in voiceover, because it wasn't written. Garcia was made up as we went along. Even from the first day on, we came home from a weekend, I said, I'm going to be this guy Garcia. And I got in a car with Cedric Yarborough, and I was very off-colored, and this built our relationship. The first thing I said when he turned on the radio is, are we going to listen to that jungle music? And this is an African-American man that didn't fly very well with him. But for the character, it helped develop who we were. Now, that's not for kids. That was an adult show. Sure. But for El Chupacabra, since the writing right away was definitive, and the picture of him was already there. So when I saw it, I knew that this guy was lucha libre, telenovela, bigger than life. And one of my first lines, I think, that got me the job during the table read was, "You make a joke at me? You make a joke? I swish my tail at you." And I got the swish from my mom, who's from Argentina, that has the E in front of all of her. Stop, Carlos. You have to learn to speak Spanish. So a swish came naturally, you know. Back to your question, when I saw this character, and it said lucha libre character, and it said romantico telenovela, and you see how he looks like he's big and barrel-chested, but he has soft eyes. And so I just did it right away. And luckily for me, people like it.
Don't let anything distract you. She is like a sunrise after a lifetime of darkness.
Or like fresh fertilizer on a field of dying grass. This is not your thing, my friend.
Let's say I wanted to be a voice actor.
Yeah.
Okay, and I wanted to get into, I mean, I've done VOs, but I want to do voice acting. Like, I want to be characters and I want to do these things. How do we approach that? How would I go about that if I'm out there watching?
Okay, let's do a lesson now. For example, there's a line in the film where El Chu, and we'll do it in different moods.
Okay.
There's a line in the film where El Chu says, "Tonight I will win the heart." That's the line. "Tonight I will win the heart of El Chupacabra." So I'm going to ask you to do it as a lover. And go.
Tonight, I will win the heart of El Chupacabra.
Not bad. Now do it with enojado, with anger.
Tonight, I will win the heart of El Chupacabra.
Okay, más tristeza, with more sadness.
Tonight, I will win the heart of El Chupacabra.
And now with a voice más alto, higher up.
Tonight, I will win the heart of the Chupacabra.
That's it. You're it. That's all you got to do.
You just got to figure out those.
Never, don't come to Los Angeles. Stay away. That's all I got to say. You come to Los Angeles, it's not good. Not good.
Dusty Crosshopper, I'm caught in a storm! I'm going down!
It's a really compelling underdog story. Like Old Yeller.
That's not an underdog story.
There's a dog in it.
People in the world, you need to go see Planes because you're going to miss out on one of the greatest cartoon animated action movies that you're ever going to see. The flying, the detail in this film, the sound. They work with pilots. They work with engineers. So when you're in the air with the planes, you are flying yourself. The comedy of the film, Dane Cook, Cedric the Entertainer, Brad Garrett, Carlos Alazraqui, Gabriel Iglesias, Priyanka Chopra, Carlos Alazraqui again. You have to see El Chu and his friends. That's what I call the movie. It's not called Planes. It's called El Chu and his friends. Do I have an ego? Yes, I do. But if you miss this film, you shouldn't live. You shouldn't live.
What? Oh, man, that's nasty.